time now to put the spotlight on consumption. Mr. Vipul Parekh, the co-founder and CMO at Bigbasket, is joining us on the show to talk to us about how the overall pickup has been. Vipul, hi, it's been all about quick commerce. That was a big trend that we watched out for in the summer gone by. And hopefully things will look up for you in summer 2081 as well. So here's wishing you a very happy Diwali. But to begin with, what are the key festive trends that you've observed this Diwali so far? And how do you anticipate the Diwali sales to be this year versus the last year?
I think one of the biggest things we are seeing, Diwali is actually a much bigger online festival this year than it was ever before. And Diwali is all about gold. So, for example, we are selling gold coins to Tanishq and silver coins. And we are finding that our volume this year, we already outsold what we sold last year about 2 days back. And our volume on gold coins alone will be about 4x of last year. So I think that's one big trend. Diwali itself is becoming a very strong online festival now, as opposed to what it was before. The second thing we are seeing is in terms of decorations, lighting, convenience needs. All of this has moved online. People are buying all of this now, or whether it's puja samagri. Surprisingly, things like beads, diyas, artisanal diyas, diyas with ghee, so simple things like that are selling very, very well. The third trend we are seeing, which is turning out to a very big trend, is Diwali gifting. Now, if you think of it, Diwali gifting earlier, it was always dry fruit boxes. Now, dry fruit boxes are still selling. But the thing we are seeing is a trend reversal. Last year, we were seeing a huge increase in terms of chocolates and gourmet food products. But this year, we are seeing a resurgence of Indian sweets. Indian sweets are selling very well. We have multiple brands, and volumes are about 2x, 3x of what we sold last year. So that's one part of it. The other thing that is happening is this entire low-end electronics, whether it's you take things like small speakers, earpods, or even small appliances. This has become a very popular gifting range. This was not the case earlier. So people are using quick commerce to buy these products and gift it now. And this was never the case earlier. So I think these are the three major trends. Diwali itself has become much larger. Gold has become, surprisingly, people are buying gold coins in large numbers online. And this entire Diwali gifting trend has become a big thing.
Yeah, it sure has. So share with us your insights on the kind of demand trends that you're seeing for your products in metro cities versus what tier 2 and 3 cities are doing during the festive season.
Online is a little different. I wouldn't know what the offline trend is. But what we are finding is, surprisingly, tier 2 and tier 3 and tier 4 are actually mirroring tier 1. And one of the strange things we have found, and there used to be a gap earlier when it was pure just online grocery and slotted delivery, that the tier 2 and tier 3 demand used to be smaller. But after quick commerce, the adoption, penetration, interest, new category buying, all of it is actually equally high in tier 2, tier 3 cities as it is in tier 1. And in fact, even average bill values, average bill value on quick commerce on tier 2, tier 3 is practically the same as tier 1. The amount of stuff that people are buying online, the total monthly buy, that is also very similar in both tier 2, tier 3 as compared to tier 1. So very similar trends, very similar categories selling, and very high interest, probably higher interest in quick commerce in tier 2 and tier 3.
Right, morning. We're also hearing about the Tata Group's foray into quick commerce via New Flash. Can you tell us what this means for Bigbasket? What kind of synergies will be between the two platforms, given that New Flash will also be catering to the grocery segment?
Yeah, so we work very closely with New. If you look at it today, Bigbasket is present on New. Bigbasket now is present on New. So Bigbasket, so the entire quick commerce offering of bbnow will also be available on New Flash and on Tata New. So this is an absolutely seamless, well-integrated offering. And this will be available both on Tata New and also on the Bigbasket app. And the idea behind that is that you have multiple customers. Tata New is positioned very differently. It's positioned like a horizontal app. We are positioned as a vertical grocery-led business. So I think we are finding that together we actually address a lot more customers than we do singly. And therefore, the strategy is really to have both of these available and to make sure that most customers can use this.
Sure, Vipul, but how's the online grocery segment performed in recent months, and what are your expectations for the near future for the grocery part of it?
I think two things are happening. One, online grocery is growing very rapidly thanks to the adoption of quick commerce. There are a lot of new customers coming on because of interest in quick commerce, because of the fact that they're finding this very convenient, and this is something a facility which they never had before. And because of that, online grocery is growing. The slotted business is steady, but the growth is coming significantly via online grocery, and sorry, via quick commerce and not via slotted grocery. So therefore, quick commerce has become the powerhouse driving online grocery sales.
Right. So I wanted to understand what is the current performance of your quick commerce business in particular, and how much does it contribute to your overall sales?
Sure. Quick commerce is now close to 50% of our overall business. It is growing obviously much, much faster. Month on month, it's growing. And more importantly, we are actually converting to a completely quick commerce company. So if you look at it from this month, and if you open the Bigbasket app now, you'll find that we have a single default quick commerce offering. So for all practical purposes, we are only a quick commerce company now. Slotted is available as a feature to customers. So if the people want, they can choose to have the delivery in a slot of their choosing. But otherwise, we are, for all practical purposes, just like any other quick commerce company. So I think that is one thing. The second thing that is happening is obviously quick commerce itself is becoming horizontal commerce. So while Bigbasket traditionally used to be grocery, Bigbasket now, which is our quick commerce offering, is not only grocery but covers multiple other categories, whether it's electronics, whether it's general merchandise, whether it's toys, whether it's sports, whether it's jewelry, whether it's fashion. So you'll find a much larger assortment available under quick commerce now.
Right. And how many dark stores does Bigbasket currently operate? What kind of targets do you have for expansion over the year?
So we are currently about 400 dark stores. We will get to, I think, about between 500 to 600 by March, and close to about 1,000 in the next 9 to 12 months.
Okay, and finally, can you provide us an update with respect to your profitability timeline? I think the big question is, when are you going to turn profitable?
So we are close to contribution margin positive. We expect to be contribution margin positive, which is really covering all your operating costs and operating marketing before corporate expenses by this coming March 25, and we expect to be EBITDA profitable by December of next year.
Okay, Vipul, on that note, we let you go. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.